This channel is for adults and not for kids. Hey guys, thank you for stopping back by. Today I just wanted to show you guys something I had been working on. If you guys remembered my Battlestar Galactica video that I made, the video that basically only consisted of Avions and Cylons, as I was gathering up all my action figures to show you guys, there was one action figure that I actually omitted from showing. And the reason why I didn't show him is because it was one of the worst made action figures in history. So I love those Cylons, and I think they're really cool looking. They look basically like a combination of Darth Vader's armor mixed with a Stormtrooper's armor, and Cylons are pretty much what you get. The figure that I'm speaking about was made by Diamond Select Toys, and it was made so shitty, so haphazard. They used such rinky-dink cheap parts. It just disintegrated. It literally fell apart. And this is an action figure that's maybe 10 years old, maybe 15 years old at the most. The parts were so cheap, they just fell apart. And it pissed me off because the thing was like 6 or 7 inches tall. It was a nice sized Cylon, had a great head sculpt on it. And I knew that I had to make a custom body for him. This is all that's left of that piece of shit toy. These are the legs that he came with. And these arms, this is kind of like that Devilman figure I was showing you guys not too long ago, where the parts the plastic just got super brittle and weak and just disintegrated in the package. So I had this guy displayed, or I had him kept in a Ziploc bag, kept out of the sunlight. He wasn't underneath other toys. There was nothing pressing down on him. There was no weight of anything on him. It just disintegrated under its own shittiness. And all the joints in the arms just disintegrated, and the arms fell off. And it turned into a pile of rubble. I did love the head sculpt though. So let me show you guys what I did. This is one of those Star Wars robots that was on The Mandalorian, the Dark Trooper. I basically took this Dark Trooper body and I made my own custom Cylon, goddammit. So the head sculpt is from that piece of junk figure. And I figured that the body was pretty close to Cylon's. About as close as I was gonna find. And I painted him, obviously. I left some areas black. But the head sculpt was so nice, I couldn't let it go. The pauldrons can go, down or up to give them more of that square, boxy sort of Cylon Centurion look. And he actually holds his weapon, something the other figure couldn't do. And I dremeled out the bottom of the head and was able to attach it to the Dark Trooper's neck with just minimum work. And so he's got full range of motion in the head. You can tilt it, you can move it. It turned out really good. But it's like my own little custom Cylon figure now. So I'm calling this guy a Cylon Dark Trooper. And he'll be like a top tier Cylon in my headcanon. I'll make him like a badass among Cylons. Here's the leftover head and the alternate fists that I can put on him. So he's got closed fisted hands, and then he's got the hands that he can hold the weapons with. And I don't know, it turned out pretty cool, I think. It's a one of a kind. There's nothing worse than an expensive action figure that just falls apart. It's really infuriating. And this head sculpt was so cool, and it was the right size of figure I wanted. And to just have this pile of shit, just rubble, in this Ziploc bag, it made me so mad. So I decided to make my own figure. And I think mine is actually better than theirs. I've heard other complaints about that Battlestar Galactica line that came out from Diamond Select. And yeah, it's a no good. But this guy turned out pretty cool. I'm happy with him. Thought he turned out neat. And I just wanted to check in with you guys and show him off. My one-of-a-kind Cylon Dark Trooper. But he looks pretty convincing, I think. As far as... I don't know. I made the paint job look kind of rough, more like brushed aluminum. That's how I picture Cylons, instead of like slick chrome. Instead of a chrome look, I went with more of a like brushed aluminum. And I dry brushed it, leaving a lot of the black showing through still. Just sort of a dirty, rough look. And I think he turned out pretty cool. So yeah, that is my custom Cylon Dark Trooper. And that's my big fuck you to Diamond Select. Selling garbage like that. So, alright guys, thanks for stopping in and taking a look at my Cylon. I will be back to talk to you guys about more cool stuff later. Okay, happy Halloween.